guys to get all of that caught up. You guys know how I am, and I move fast and furious. Is perspective. So as an event occurs in the Civil War, we obviously have the southern perspective of an event and the northern perspective of an event. You briefly saw that in the exchange with Lincoln, or it was supposed to be Lincoln, on if it was a draw or what the objective of the Merrimack was supposed to be to protect the troops and what happened. So going forward, we're going to see different perspectives in history because of the technology and the advances we have today. Looking back on these battles, I might present the battle as it is known historically, but I might also include some current research on battles that we maybe didn't know back then. And so oftentimes a soldier would go into battle, and for example, we're going to talk about the Battle of Shiloh tomorrow. So we have veterans associations today, and we had them back then. They would get together and have a few drinks and discuss what happened, and that might be bragging. How many of you go fishing and you're like, I caught the biggest fish, and maybe it's like a guppy. So, always. Right? Always the biggest fish. So it's kind of the same thing in battles, but we're going to see this where the North might feel that, oh, they killed so many soldiers, and we do have a death count, but how they were killed and where they were killed may differ from the analysis and the research and the technology that we have today, looking back, versus what was told went on historically. So we call that historiography, and it's the study of people's perspectives and how they view events. So while something may occur in this classroom, Mr. Hollett might have one perspective of how it occurred. I might have a different perspective on how that occurred. And you guys deal with that every day in your daily lives. Sometimes as teenagers, you guys have those parental moments where your mom and dad see it one way, you see it another way, and you have to be able to collaborate. And it's only like maybe later on in the future when you're older and you have children of your own, you're able to look back on that and go, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So it's the same thing in history when we look back at events, as you guys as historians are going to look back on these battles in Civil War, that it's my job and Mr. Hollis' job to make sure that we present the facts, but you can have differing perspectives and different opinions and interpret the data differently. And I would expect you to do that. It allows you to investigate, and if you have a battle that you're like, wow, I lived there, maybe there's a tie with how you want to look at it differently or do further research on your own, and I would encourage you to do that. Many of you know I'm not a Civil War historian, so as I'm researching what I'm going to teach you, I try to make it interesting and